we've learned about this just moments ago, and he'll be in Downing Street within hours.
Yes, absolutely. So Keir Starmer is going to be welcoming Zelenskyy to Downing Street this morning. I'll be down there bringing you all the live updates throughout the morning. We're expecting Zelenskyy to be arriving about 9:30, and he'll be greeted at the door by Keir Starmer for that moment outside 10 Downing Street, that iconic door that we often see and expect. And Downing Street so far have given us very little detail on what is going to be discussed, on what's on the agenda in this meeting. But what we can guess from what we've seen so far, if we look at what the Prime Minister tweeted just last night about Ukraine, he talked about how he'd spoken to leaders, but he said there should be no decisions about the future of Ukraine without Ukraine. He reiterated that, and he's been saying it again and again and again. So the question is, have European leaders, including Starmer, really done enough to bring Trump over to their way of thinking ahead of that summit in Alaska tomorrow?
Yeah, we shall see on that. I mean, it's really fascinating, that meeting yesterday. I also just, as you see these snapshots of that call taking place, there are so many people on it, and Prime Minister Starmer's being recorded being on it, that it does just give you the feeling, this isn't a criticism of Starmer, it's sort of an observation of all of these people, that it probably doesn't really matter, that it's probably not the key thing that's happening this week. I mean, I think that's sort of stating the obvious.
Yeah, I think the question is, how much sway do Europeans have? Discussions around, peacekeeping forces in Ukraine or over in Eastern Europe have still kind of ship-shaped and changed depending on which European nations are willing to really actually commit to it. And so things are already starting to look like they're being watered down. And if the US doesn't necessarily listen to European leaders and value European leaders' views in the way that perhaps they would hope, then, as you say, how much of this is more performative rather than actually effective?